Okay, so I'm Jasmine, and well, if you're watching it, you'll probably already know that. Anyway, so I have this book filled with topics I have to do, and I'm going to start with self-harm. So, I was asked, do you self-harm? And also in this video, I'm going to talk about anxiety, depression, and I guess eating disorders, because in a way that's kind of self-harm. So, I do self-harm. I self-harmed in the past. For a few years I've been doing it, and I currently still self-harm. It's difficult to stop because once you do it for a while, like, it becomes an addiction. I mean, if you go to like a therapist or something, they'll even tell you, they'll be like, yeah, like, releases certain chemical or whatever. It becomes an addiction. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible because it's already been 1 minute. Anyway, back to what I was saying because my phone froze. So yeah, I've cut in the past and I still currently do. I do self-harm. It's not something to be proud of, but it's not a thing to be ashamed of either, because sometimes you feel like it's the only choice. So I will show you a few things that I do have, and I'll tell you how to try to deal with it and how to try to stop it. So in here, it's like a little box I put, like, it came for bobby pins or whatever, but I use it to hold my stuff. You can see inside of it. It's razor blades. This one came from like a knife tool thing. Broken glass pieces. Another broken glass piece. How did I even get this in here? Okay, these are, I get from sharpeners. I'm not telling you how to get them, but I'm showing you. These are from sharpeners, and this little one, which is actually my favorite one to cut with, I also got from a sharpener, but it's not like a regular sharpener. It's like one of these makeup thingies. This is what I was playing with. I removed the sharpener off of it, and the other blade that I got from the sharpener, I just buy a regular sharpener and unscrew the sharpener end. So I have 2 of those, and I have my eyeliners that I take off the sharpener from that. But yeah, so that's what I use. I've self-harmed for, I don't know how many years I've self-harmed for, but quite a few. It got really bad after my dad died, but I was self-harming before then, but nobody really knew about it. But more people found out after my dad died about my self-harming because it got a lot worse. I've cut on both my arms. I've cut on my hips, my legs, my neck. Yeah, so pretty much is total. I had like hundreds of cuts on my arms at the same time. So in total, the amount of cuts I've ever done would be in the thousands. Yeah, there's that. I have tried to commit suicide. I mean, I guess it's part of self-harm, so I have tried to commit suicide. I've tried overdosing on pills multiple times, and one was recently. I'm not going to say what day it was, but it was recently. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying my best. It's not easy, but I'm trying. Okay, sorry, my phone froze again. I tried hanging myself, choking myself. I've tried suffocating myself. I've tried a lot of things. But yeah, but I guess, like, it's good to have someone to talk to. I mean, I try keeping quiet about it. I don't really talk to most people about it either, so I'm not gonna be like hypocritical about it or anything, but yeah, I mean, that's my story. I did have an eating disorder, so I did lose a lot of weight before, not now, it was a while ago. But yeah, I mean, eating disorder doesn't mean, just because you have an eating disorder doesn't mean you're skinny, honestly. But I went a long time without eating. I'd starve myself, or I'd just eat a whole bunch and then I'd throw up. It was terrible. It wasn't anything good. So yeah, I do suffer from anxiety and I suffer from depression, which either way, like, anxiety is really bad and so is depression. So when you have both, it sucks, and there's some people who do. I don't have visible scars because mine heal really good. I don't know why. And the last time I cut it was a while ago, and you can see it on my wrist, I guess. Some of it. I don't know. But yeah, most of my scars I don't have. Well, I do, but I'm not, you can't see it because of the lighting. But yeah. Other than that, I try to be there for as many people as I can, and some people say that self-harming or attempted suicide, all that stuff is like selfish and stuff, and it's not, because if you tell someone it's selfish, yeah, it'll hurt other people, but I mean, think about how that person feels, that they've had enough, that they want to end their life. But everyone, like, you guys deserve to live. There's no point in wanting to die. Well, there is a point in wanting to, but don't, because that might be something you regret. I mean, I've gone through a lot I didn't think I can handle, and I really wanted to give up, and I waited it out. I mean, people have been bullied, people, like, it's not easy, it's difficult, but there's always going to be one person, at least one person, who's always there for you. And you might go through your head thinking about everyone and saying nobody's there for you, but maybe sometimes even the closest people to you aren't going to be the ones there for you. It may be a stranger, but if you can talk to them and let everything out, everything will be better, I guess. There's different ways to stop cutting, which is, some people use red ink. Some people, because they like just seeing blood, you do that. Or if you like feeling the pain of, like, to release yourself. I mean, these didn't help for me, but it helped for other people. You could get like a rubber band, you could just pop it right there. I forgot I had cuts there, so that actually hurt. Yeah, so there's that. If you cut, I mean, some people don't heal quickly. I do, but if you cut and you're afraid of getting infected, or you just wanted to heal quicker, get hydrogen peroxide. It's that little brown bottle, when you're hurt and you were little and your parents would put that on you, and you used to say it stung, and it really didn't. There's that. I wouldn't use rubbing alcohol because that one really does hurt, but use hydrogen peroxide. Actually, like, get a little soft towel or cloth and kind of like wipe the blood off and stuff, and then you get cold water and you put it on, and then you get hydrogen peroxide. No, you'll dry it off, then you get hydrogen peroxide and pour it on your arm. It will sting a little bit, but after a while you're good. And then you'll just like wipe it off. Your arm or wherever you cut will swell up a little bit, but it'll heal quicker, and like your recovery time will be quicker, and it won't hurt as bad as like if you were to cut and not do anything about it. So that's how you can take care of that. I mean, I try to be there for as many people as I can. I do know others who self-harm, who have anxiety, who have depression, who attempted suicide, have eating disorders. I was there, and I'm still there now, but I'm doing better, and I'm pretty much here for everyone if they need me, so yeah.